See the steam coming out. If you know this combination, heaven is assured for you. So these are the ingredients that make up OWHO soup. This is starch. Starch is optional. Gari, it's a must. Native salt, bouillon cubes, crayfish, big and small crayfish. So today I'll be using cow leg. So this is our cow leg and tummy fish. So wherever this fish is present, you know it's about to go down. So this is it, a tummy fish. So these are all the ingredients that will be going into our OWHO soup. So the first thing you're going to do is soak your gari. You see how dirty it is? So this is what you're going to be taking out. You soak it with water and pour out the first 3 layers. So I'm going to show you on camera now. So this is what it looks like. I'm taking out the dirt, as you can see. So I'm going to do that again. So you see, so our gari is all ready and set. So I like to use a spatula for this part. So the first thing that ever goes into your OWHO soup is gari. So this is me stirring. So you see how that is boiling. You see the steam? That's it. So the next thing that goes into it is your granulated pepper. Some people like to use fresh pepper, but I specifically like to use granulated pepper. I feel like it gives it the real taste. So I'll be going with 2 scoops. So I'm not a spicy type of person. I don't like a meal too spicy. So you see the pot is really huge, but I had just 2 spoons full. So it depends on you. You can do 2, 3, 4 spoons. It depends on how you like it spicy. So I'm just going to go in with a stir. And this is how it looks. So the next thing I like to go in with is the red oil, palm oil. So there are 2 types of oil, if you know. There's native oil and there's agric oil. If you are from Delta, you'll be very, very familiar with this. So this is native oil. I got it here in South Africa. It's not like it's native, but at least it does the work for me. So yeah, so that's the oil. We're just going to stir so that the gari doesn't produce any lumps. You know, gari, when it goes into water, it produces lumps. So this is to dissolve the lumps. So I'm just going to let that boil for a while. So this is how it looks. So I like to put my native salt. I like to throw it in water first. So I'm going to go next with a native salt. So this is me. It hardly ferments, so I'm going to put another one. This is optional though. You can choose not to put yours in water, but this is how I like to cook mine. So you see, it's boiling seriously. You see, when you put this, it calms the water. I think it's the potash and it bubbles. You see, so the native salt actually makes it bubble. So most of the time, if the pot is really small, it might bubble and start pouring out. So this is it. I'm going to add more. This is what I'm saying when I say it bubbles up when you add your native salt. So I'm trying to stir to calm it down. So it's still very watery, right? So when you have an ohwo soup that is really watery like this, all you need to do is add gari. Gari is the secret, guys. Gari, you need to add gari. So you see how messed up the pot is now. That's the result of the bubbling. So this is me adding more gari to thicken my soup. So what I do in times like this most of the time is, you see, so I actually paused the video to clean the pot because it was really messed up. So this is me adding starch. So what starch does is it binds the soup together. It helps thicken it and it binds it together. So you see my hand is messed up from the starch. So this is me stirring to make sure there is no lump or anything. So you see how pretty this is. This is just, you see how pretty this is. This is just gari, starch and red oil. You see? So I'm going to go in and add the cow leg now because it's hard and we want it to be soft. So this is me adding the cow leg to it. Like you know, I still haven't added anything to this soup yet. No maggi, no salt. So now since the cow leg is in, I'm going to add maggi and salt so you can have a good taste. Maggi. So after the maggi, I added salt. I didn't film that. So give that a stir. See this, see how pretty this looks. If you are from Delta, you will know that there is no marriage without ohwo soup, especially Yoruba. I swear to you guys, camera isn't doing justice to this, but just see. Just see, just follow bit by bit process and I'm sure you will get it right. This is the simplest ohwo soup process you can get anywhere. Can you see that tutu tutu tutu? Can you see that putu putu putu? So this is the perfect consistency for ohwo soup. Not too light, not too thick. You see? So I'm letting the cow leg soften before I add the dry fish. So this has been boiling for a while, for like 15 minutes. So I'm going to let it boil for like 5 more minutes, then I add this, because this is also very strong, and I washed it with hot water. I soaked it in hot water off camera, so it has been soaked. That's why it looks like this. So you never cover your ohwo soup when it's boiling or when it's hot, because that makes it turn to water instantly. That's the secret to it. Never cover it when it's boiling or when it's hot. If you know this combination, heaven sure for you. Like your name already the book of life. So our ohwo soup is ready, served with starch, usi and ogbewi. So please guys, this is the end product. If this video was helpful to you, please like, share, subscribe, and please comment so I know. Thank you so much for stopping by.